That's right, that, I
Mr.
remember
Yar.
that name after you said it.
Okay,
I sold the Yar Mansion to your friend.
Samzo?
Take a guess how much it, yeah, it was the American Legion at the time.
What year,
I don't remember what year.
roughly?
Oh, let's see, I got the license in '73, it's probably something in the early '80s.
Early eighties.
they had a restaurant in there for a
Oh,
while.
no, less than
Before that.
50,000 probably.
Oh, strawberry pie.
Oh my
gosh.
Holy
Wow.
man.
35,000.
Yeah, the old stove was, wow.
I don't remember all the numbers of everyone, but that one I remember.
Now, was that a
35,000.
big sale at the time? That was like a
No,
big.
no,
No.
but it was a very large house. In
Yeah.
fact, the American Legion practiced their marching and whatnot on the third story
They
in
did.
the attic
There was a firing range
behind it.
in the basement.
In the
Yeah,
basement?
yeah.
It was a huge house, huge house.
Oh, it's a monster, yeah.
But the American Legion wanted to get, and where they are now.
Sure.
So 35,000.
But then to see all the trees that you look up, you know, Main Street, going up, the western house is still the old style, there wasn't an addition on the building, and the big trees that go up to the Catholic Church, it was just, man, it's just neat to see, and then turns by Christie's, okay, the Pie Alley, and goes into Oak Tree Acres. It's pretty neat, hopefully,
Tom's referring to a VHS, 8-track,
VHS days.
videotape that he has donated to the Historical Society.
Oh,
Really?
And we're in the process of seeing what we can do to get it digitized.
Yeah.
great.
It's neat, I mean, just the stuff that you forgot, okay, the lumberyard and Lichtenberg's
Pickle factory?
and stockyards, and it's just some neat stuff that,
Well, there's so much a newbie doesn't know.
right,
Well, like
well, see,
me,
next, I mean, what's
I
historical?
remember the lumberyard, you know, from
There were two of
years,
them.
I lived
Yeah,
in
there were
Ripon from '77 till,
DC's in.
There were two lumber yards.
2019.
There were two lumber yards.
Warren
Or
Garden.
the agency.
Wasn't that old bridge wonderful?
I think there were
bet
a
it
lot
was.
more colorful people back then.
Oh,
Because they were allowed to be. I mean, you know, now we've kind of conformed into
Oh, yeah, we're
what we need
civilized.
to conform into.
But those people did live, they lived, they didn't just
lived. There were a
survive.
lot of
They
colorful
lived, they
people.
really did live, okay, like you're, okay, whether you had a nickel or you
Didn't care.
didn't. No, it was something. They,
No matter how much they argued, there was always good feeling
Oh,
between them.
well, even if there wasn't, it was still fun, okay? Tell you, cards, I wonder how many hours of cards I played, ay. Man,
Was it all sheephead or what did you play?
Sheepshead and Slim Maludget, he got laid off in '79, and him and I played cards for 13 hours one day. I had to quit for lunch and quit for supper, otherwise it'd been more. But he taught me how to play cribbage. That guy could play cribbage. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
That was tough for you, Tom, I would imagine.
yeah.
Yeah.
it really was.
That's why you
I think
only
about it
lasted
now, yeah.
20-some years.
Well, tell them about though, when you had first started out and you and your mom were making food till late at night and then what you would do, where you would wake up.
Oh, I didn't sleep a lot. I didn't know, didn't have a pile of cash to start with, and I'm breaking even now. Okay, but I didn't know how to make if I was going to make a payment. Okay, it wasn't fun.
He woke up at the top of the stairs, he had walked in.
Oh, yeah.
And the flight of stairs up to the next level was very steep. And he woke up trying to put on his pants at the top of the stairs with one leg in and one leg out, and all of a sudden he's like, oh, this isn't good.
You remember that?
I heard that story and I know that flight of
I didn't
stairs.
think we were married. Oh no, that was before you got to
It's
top.
just like every other story I've heard from a few
He's not telling us all of them, is he?
No,
I can't.
You
Okay,
can't.
I mean,
all clients are strictly strictly confidential.
Right, that's what my legal advice told me, okay, I had a legal advisor here in town.
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah.
I believe it, all right.
I
Must have been Don Logren.
Oh, that,
You never listened, and what you're hearing right now, I think you could call historical fiction.
I told Charlie if we wrote a book, nobody'd believe us, and most of the people are still living, right? They wouldn't, if you wrote this down, no one would believe what you did and what they said. And
Mike, you know what I call it? Hysterical.
what else? Tell me, what else? If I talk long enough, or?
Yep.
Okay? Okay,
I don't know, does anyone have any other questions?
but thank you very much.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Did you ever shop at Kuenn's store?
Did I shop at Sweat Store? Oh, yes.
What was that experience like?
What was that like?
Yeah.
What did you ask?
Did you ever shop at Swed's store?
Oh.
I wish I would have been able to shop at Swed's store.
Well,
What was it like?
it was old. It was an old store that, you had to see. It just was. You aren't gonna see anything like it, and Morris, I got Morris Swed's autograph on the first library edition they did. So that's a long time ago, but Morris hooked me for that. Okay, so he signed it, so I got that paper too, yeah.
You bought cookies by the pound, not by these little boxes.
Oh, it had lots of cookies. Right,
3 or 4 different flavors of cookies, you bought it by the pound.
right,
From Home Good.
And windmill cookies.
Yes, the windmills.
and if Mary was there and it was a little over a pound, that's okay. If Morris, he'd break the cookie and just got a pound.
You got a full pound, you
Yeah.
don't break a cookie in half, you had a whole pound.
Yeah, you didn't get the other half a cookie. Sometimes, yeah, I think Laner taught him. Charlie, was I supposed to say that? Charlie, but neat, the kitchen sink people were, it was, different stages in the city, how you watch that go, but that was, there's still people around, that were in that clan or close.
I worked at kitchen sink.
Okay, see? Diane Egbert
Yeah.
didn't, and Mike Jacoby, when he,
Oh, yeah.
right? Okay, so there's lots of
And
people.
Karen, I think, Karen too.
So,
Karen and Mike.
fun, it was neat, they were artists, they really were, and they were just a whole different group, but it was neat,
They were the hippies, they brought in the hippies.
An old hippie, yeah, now we're old hippies, yeah. It was something, fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tom.